Morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. Yes, we're a little bit later. Yes, we normally are about 8:45, 8:50. But today,
Mike had a brain fart that
and
he drove
went
to his
somewhere else.
office.
Yeah. And then we had to wait till I got finished with Robert. So now we're on.
There we
So
are.
that's- all
We're
right.
live.
So guess what's happening out there in the mortgage world?
Tell us.
Rates are improving again.
Really?
Yes.
But what did the bond market do? Did it improve again too?
It's been improving today. It's up 24 basis points as of right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, so basically, if you look at, stocks are a little bit lower, but bonds are rallying, and we're recouping the losses we had yesterday.
Okay, good.
Because I was like, wow, why are we down yesterday? So we're up enough to recoup that. Oil prices continue to decline, getting under $74 a barrel, which can, definitely helps a little.
Doesn't affect California's gas prices.
No, but
because they're gouging just us.
Oil. I didn't say gallons of gas.
I know, but you got to buy the oil first.
Eventually, they'll go lower. But the one thing about it is with the oil, as they get cheaper, we can replace all the stuff in the strategic, oil, the oil thing that.
But will we?
No, because here's the problem. Trump wanted to do it when it was like 10 or 20 bucks a barrel.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't need to do that. That's ridiculous to put
that
more
sounds
in there.
like something a businessman would want to do.
That's horrible. That doesn't help us at all right now. Get reelected.
Yeah.
And so
reelected.
That doesn't help Democrats at all.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Fed thinks they're done hiking and that the Fed will start cutting rates second half of 2024.
So you believe they're not going to do anything in December?
This is former Fed Vice Chair Roger Ferguson.
Okay.
Thinks the Fed is done. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to get.
Okay.
Sorry, I have my American bully in here today, and he's a little rambunctious.
He's having fun with that ball.
Yeah. Let's see. He's rubbing his face. It's just so early in the morning.
Here's an itch.
Yeah. So basically the story tells us that the first cut will come around May of 2024. Will it happen? We don't know.
No, don't know.
And so one of the other issues that we saw today, which is Thursday as always, initial jobless claims. Come on, where is everybody?
Well, I was right here, but I was thinking you was going to trick me.
Oh. So unemployment benefits again rose this week, 13,000 again. So we're at 231,000, which is the higher than expected. They thought it was going to rise, but not that much.
No.
And the trend is consistently showing that it's going higher. So that's pointing to steady increase in layoffs.
Okay.
Continuing claims people have received benefits right now, right? And they're going to go back for more. So they rose 32,000 to 1.865 million, and that is the highest level since November 2021.
Whoa.
So these have risen by 207,000 since September and are clearly showing that this has risen. Yeah, so if you add it all together, it's risen by 207,000 since September, and clearly showing that once people are laid off, they're remaining unemployed much longer. I'll get it out. Don't worry.
Okay, I knew you would.
Yeah. And so, and then you got import prices fell 0.8% in October, which they thought was going to go up. Philly Fed came in a little bit lower, also at -6, which is a 15th consecutive negative reading, which if we get to 18, what happens?
Recession.
I just was seeing if you remember
I do.
A week or so ago.
I listened.
Yes.
And I retained it.
That's right. So industry production sector is down. It fell 0.6%. Everything showing is going down.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's showing that we're getting close to that recession issue that we're talking about, or at least a slowdown to where we're going to see more unemployment, and actually the rates are going to benefit from that. So if you look at the rates today, we're probably on average, depending on your FICO score and what you're looking at and everything, around 0.75 of a point better than we were 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So that means a flood of buyers will start coming into the market. I put that property on yesterday, and I tell you, 10 minutes, I've already got 3 showings being scheduled. So it's kind of interesting.
Do they have to call first to unlock box?
No, they don't. They have to make an appointment with the owner because we have it's the cutest dog in the world, but he's got like emphysema. I think he smoked too long in his life. But he's got a cough. He's got a lung issue. When he gets excited, he starts having a hard time breathing. So
yeah, now Annabelle's in here. Feel left out. George is in here, and I'm not.
Yeah, and I hear that guy's voice.
And the one that pets me forever.
Yeah.
Everybody else ignores me.
Just walk on by.
That your song of the day?
That was the song of the day.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any other news.
I think I'll do Chumbawamba for the rest of the day.
All right, we have the Salvation Army today.
Yeah, the kettle kickoff.
Yeah, both of us. I'm there for Rotary. You're there for CVAR. You'll be there next year for Rotary, and I'll be sitting at home.
You'll be there for CVAR.
No, it's not gonna happen that way. No.
We both get to carry a bucket.
That's right.
And walk around.
Yeah, I'm taking a big Home Depot bucket.
Oh, you're fixing to collect the most.
No, I'm just everybody's on teams.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm on the, what do we call the cellar dwellers or the dweller sellers?
Yeah, I'm on Samaritan 1.
Yeah. Yeah, with Kiwanis, correct?
Kiwanis and
North
Kiwanis,
Modesto.
yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
And then Moro.
Oh, so it's 2 Rotary clubs, 2 Kiwanis clubs. Cool.
Yeah. Yep, that's the way it is.
Who you get to carry the bucket with?
What do you mean?
Well, there's usually
The president of Moro.
Okay. I should remember that because I just looked the other day.
Why did you look the other day?
I was trying to learn stuff about Rotary.
You haven't. Oh, that's right. You're brand new and already president.
Yeah. No, I'm not president yet.
President-elect.
President-elect.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
You could be like somebody else and just quit. And then show back up. And then everybody's like, oh, look, it's a visiting Rotarian.
Visiting Rotarian who didn't want to be president.
Yeah, I'll talk.
I got to get out of this.
Move on.
I got to move to Stockton.
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah. No, he's awesome, dude.
Hey, shocking news.
Oh, it now happened.
Rocket Mortgage is facing class action lawsuit for unsolicited telemarketing calls.
What?
Yeah, shocking.
Wow.
Because one of the things is if you had a loan with them and you decided to go get refinanced, they run your credit, they hound you.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. And if for some reason you run your credit and you're not on that do not call list, or it sounds like maybe you were on the do not call list and they called you anyway, right?
Right. And then also, not only that, but you got to do the opt-out pre-screen so that they don't do the credit things. That's the big thing. Opt-out pre-screen will keep you from having your credit information sold when you tell them, I don't want any credit offers.
Opt-out pre-screen.
Yeah. .com.
Opt-out pre-screen.
.com.
That sounds like it could be a 70s dance.
No. Anyway, so that's where you go to do that. Put your information in there. Do the do not call list. That's important too. But most of us now in the industry who's good only do soft pulls. If you've even seen on TV, a lot of the car companies are only doing soft pulls now because they don't want you to get 92 phone calls.
Decrease the amount of people that call you.
Yeah, there's a new system that's in place when it comes to telemarketers and what they're supposed to do, because what Ralph is doing with all the stuff we do with the texting and stuff like that. There's a whole new system that they have to go through now. It's totally different. And you have to register and everything else. So there's going to be a lot less going forward. But again, lawsuits aren't about today. They're about like a year ago or two, because that's just like the other lawsuit that's going through.
But how am I going to be able to extend my car warranty?
Don't worry about it. They'll call you anyway. They'll send you a postcard thing.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's what are you going to do? That's the only thing I see. It's a slow news day, except for the fact that we're seeing more unemployment, which is going to be somewhat good for us. There's so many jobs still out there.
Yeah.
And the problem that I keep hearing from companies is we can't find good people. I've been looking, not because I'm looking for a job, but it's just on LinkedIn, they send you stuff all the time. At one time I looked at a Spotify job and now I get all this crap.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like where you go oversee and do pretty much what I do, all the podcasting stuff. But I was like, that wouldn't be a bad job. And then after that, I was like, shit, I'm getting all this stuff on LinkedIn now. Here's 30 new jobs that are like that.
Yeah. LinkedIn's good for that. You look into one thing and boom, it's kind of like Facebook.
Yeah, it's like everything.
You look at trailers and oh my God, every other thing is a trailer ad.
Yeah, you look at hookers and one more thing.
I know. There you go.
That was one time on TikTok. I keep getting this shit like this. She goes, I can't help it that you're not a guy and this stuff doesn't come to you. It's just now,
I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So Mike was clapping, I think, about interest rates stabilizing and doing a little bit better.
I don't know. He just claps.
Or he just clapped for the wolf man.
He's like, oh, I'm awake.
Yep.
I woke up this morning.
Yeah. Craziness.
Yeah.
So the only thing I got is I'll do California numbers tomorrow. We'll see if we're just hanging.
I thought would do my.
Oh, what does it say?
Oh, there you go.
I'm a risk fucking sunshine. Yeah, you is. Welcome to my world.
Yeah. It's like the day I was like, Ralph, are you okay? He goes, no, I'm just thinking about stuff, and I'm stoic face. And he goes, you're smiling, so that's okay, which is unusual.
Yeah. Yep. Usually you're thinking about stuff and get stoic face.
Yeah.
I didn't think about anything this morning because I drove to my office like I was on autopilot.
Okay. We're here now.
It worked out fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, make it a great day. If you're not going to be at the kettle cook-off, it's kind of a fun time. It's not going to like running around with a bucket.
There's no way that I can run in between those tables.
No. You got to slither.
Yeah, there's no way. Excuse me.
Boom. Well, if you do a full speed, you will clear the area.
Well, I'm like, hey, excuse me, fill up my bucket.
Yeah, but give me all that money dropping out of the ceiling.
Can we dance with your dates?
Yeah. Do you mind if we dance with your dates?
That's right. Where's that from, people?
Do they know?
They know. Oh.
Type it in. Come on.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't American Graffiti.
Nobody typed that. It wasn't. No, it's not Porky's.
Who typed Porky's?
No. Is there a mic? Remember that?
Yeah.
My last name's Hunt.
Oh, I remember that. Actually, there was a Kevin Hunt who worked in the IT lab at PMZ. Mike Zagara said, these IT guys are so great. You don't really have to pay them. You give them a room with a bunch of computers in it. You blacken the windows. You have a Cheetos feeding tube and a Mountain Dew on tap, and you are set. These guys never come out. His last name was Hunt. His first name was Kevin.
Yeah, well,
guess what his email address was? At pmz.com.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Make it a great day. All right. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. If there's anything you need to know besides the fact that the rates we're at that tipping point. We're finally, I don't want to say we're finally here after saying this 14 times over the last year and a half, but it
feels like we're going that direction.
Yeah. And it's at that point where you're going to get hardly any homes on the market for the next 3 months, and rates going to go down. So our values are going to go up because of the fact of it. So what do you do as a seller? What do you do right now?
You list.
Hold. That's the question you need to look at.
No, you list. I mean, you list. If you've got someplace to go, if it's a life event, because that's about what's going on, don't wait. Don't say, hey, it's going to get better. You'll be more expensive later on down the road, but you're going to pay a lot more money for the replacement home unless you've already got it purchased.
So I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people are taking money out from their stocks, right? They're borrowing against them. They're not actually selling them or whatever.
Okay.
And then they're buying their next house with that, and then renting out their house and selling it later.
That's smart.
Yeah, because that way they can get top dollar and pay less. They get less now, right? But they're not doing an interest rate. They can always refinance later when the interest rates come and pay their stock portfolio back.
Right.
They let them borrow against it. It depending on how much money you have and where you are.
It's like
we
talked
about this before. If you're, if you got a lot of money, there's a lot of stuff you can do, and that's the difference. And the home ownership is a stepping stone into middle class. For most people,
it really is.
Yeah. And that's what people don't understand. So you go from where you are and you get in a house, next thing you're moving up. The problem is that in between right now, there's not going to be a lot of people there unless we get people into homes.
Right.
And so we need to work on that.
We need to work on homes, listing homes.
Not only that, but building homes.
Right.
And financing homes.
Get back to 1,000, at least 1,000 a year. That would be a start for Stanislaus County if we built them in Modesto.
It'd be a start anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That 1,000 is what we used to do in just Modesto.
Right.
Yeah. Not 1,000 in Stanislaus County, because that's still not enough. That's what
no. There's too many cities in Stanislaus County for 1,000 to be the benefit. That's like 59 new listings
that's like
in the nation.
It's Patterson, right? That's Stanislaus County, isn't it?
Well, yeah, still. And God, they were building a ton of homes for a very long time, and they've slowed down. I don't know I think there's a couple new subdivisions out there. I should take a trip on out there one day.
Okay.
One day.
Yeah. Well,
we digress.
Yes, we're moving on. Thank you. Thanks for
being here. Have a great
Make
Thursday.
it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hope to see y'all at the Kettle Kick.